the first topic I'd like to cover are the two main ways to go about making a sale in wireless standard. So the first way would be to use this quick sale functionality down below here. So with this feature, you can actually scan a product or do a keyword search of a product, and it will bring you right to the sales screen where you can complete a sale. This feature doesn't require you to capture the customer information, whereas the customer sale requires you to capture the customer information and create a customer account. If you want to start off by, say, creating a customer in wireless standard, you can click customer sale here. And then you can choose an existing customer by searching for their last name, mobile number, or you can create a new customer if you click here, new customer. And then the required fields would be first name here, last name, and then mobile number here. So let's do an example. Again, all the other fields are optional. It's totally up to you if you'd like to input this other information. If you have a contact that is already input into your system, it will allow you to create a new one of the same contact or update that contact information. You can either highlight it and click update or just click add new, and that will successfully create your customer account. So here, notice now that our account is created, we can see it on the top right here, our customer name, and we're in the shopping cart area. So this is where we can search for items on the top left. You could scan products in. You could do a keyword search. Say we're looking for an accessory item such as a case. We could type in case and then enter. And then you can kind of hover over and see the full name of the product and double click whichever case you're going to sell to the customer. But you can also scan the UPC, and it should automatically populate as a line item in your shopping cart. And you can also type in the product ID of the product as you get more familiar with wireless standard. So notice I clicked the iPhone 5 case, and here it is, and we have a total of $48.88 with tax. Now we can always search for more items on the top left, and they'll just populate as line items down below, and then it will tally up everything on the bottom, including the tax. So to process a normal sale, we'll cover how to do an activation or bill payment momentarily. You're simply going to click the green on the bottom right, check out. And then you're going to be placed to this accept payment screen. So this is where you're going to tell the system how you're collecting the payment, whether it be cash or credit. So here, notice there's $48.88 is due. Now let's say the customer gave you a $50 bill. You could type that in the cash field, and it will give you the due change back to the customer. You can also split the tender, so you could do half cash, half card if you'd like. For this example, let's say we'll do everything on a credit card. So say the customer gives us a credit card to run the 4888. So we'll just type in 4888 here. Now, if you're integrated with our A1 Charge merchant service, this information will pull from the card. And now notice we have no due balance, and we can click OK. And then it's just going to ask us whether it's a credit or debit card. We'll select credit. Again, it will ask us to verify the last four of the card, and then the card type, whether it be Visa, Master, and so on. So to process this, I'm simply going to click OK here. Now this is going to process it in wireless standard, and then it's also going to prompt you to print a customer receipt. By default, the receipt will be set to your small thermal printer. If you want to send it anywhere else to any other kind of printer in your store, you can click Print Options here, and then simply click Printer on the left. Now for today's demo, I'm going to actually show you what the receipt would look like if you printed to, say, a normal computer-sized printer. And here, as you can see, we can send it to whichever printer we'd like. And here's a preview. I'll enlarge this for you. And notice we have our store template, receipt information on the top left of our location. We have the transaction ID number, which is essentially the receipt number. Now this will appear as a barcode on the small thermal printer, printed receipts. We have the sales date and time, the user that created the sale, and the location the sale was tendered at. Now here we actually have the customer's name. If you did create a customer, it should appear on the receipt. If you did it through the quick sale feature, it will just say no customer selected here. And we have all of our items that were sold on this transaction. And the method of payment.